All right. So, welcome again, everyone. And I'm going to introduce Julie Roberts. She is from the world of Hyatt, and she is going to tell us all about these fantastic resorts, the inclusive collection, what's coming up for 2025, and how you guys can, earn even more money by selling
Mhm.
travel and booking your clients there at World of Hyatt. Well, thank you, Julia. We appreciate you coming for sure, and they're going to appreciate your announcement you have later.
That's right. Stay tuned to the end. We have a big announcement for y'all. Hi, everybody. First and foremost, it is amazing May. We're wrapping up a beautiful month where we honor you and everything we do. We're so thankful for your partnership, and we're really excited about the growth opportunities for your business and with us as well. I'm Julie Robinson, your BDM for the Inclusive Collection. I have the agency, so I work really closely with Veronica and the team for everything to do with you guys across the whole agency. But I also represent the travel advisors at the advisor level in Florida, Georgia, North and South Carolina. So if you're not in one of my four states, we work tandemly with my teammates that are in Texas or California, Colorado, that cover other parts of the country. So you'll have a local BDM that you can connect with, go to events, things like that. And all of that information is listed in your advisor portal, which we'll be talking about today. But for now, if you guys need anything, here's my contact information. I will tell you, email is the best way to reach me because I'm constantly, it seems like, moving around in an airplane, in a car, like you guys, right? And I'm really good about responding to emails typically within 24 hours. So definitely reach out anytime. Um, I work for global Hyatt, World of Hyatt across the board. However, as a BDM, I represent the Inclusive Collection, which are the resorts in the middle of your brand bar here. This is all the brands that are part of World of Hyatt. Inclusive Collection is Zoetry. We have Ziva, Zalara, Riviera Maya only as of today. That can change in the very near future, but as of today, I just have those two, Ziva and Zalara. So the Riviera Maya ones. I have All the Secrets, All the Dreams, Hyatt Vivid, Sunscape, Alua in Europe. Breathless, I still have as part of the Inclusive Collection. We just moved it up into the lifestyle brands because it really fits now with our rebranding we've done with this particular resort brand. And then Impression, which is our all butler, very luxurious resorts. We've moved them up into the luxury brand bar, but they're still part of the Inclusive Collection. So that's who I represent for you guys if you have questions or need anything. I want to give you a couple of quick cheat sheets that'll help you with. We have a lot of brands, as you know, that we represent. What's the right brand for your client? And y'all are all at different learning levels. Some of you might be, dipping your toe into doing honeymoons and a little bit of destination wedding stuff. Some of you may have done it for years. So forgive me if this is a little elementary, but I'm going to just train across the board for everybody. Here are your swim lanes for our adult only brands. And then here is the swim lanes for your family brands. And I can send these over to Veronica so you have them at your fingertips to really help you figure out which resort should I send my client to? Which brand is going to be the right one for them because they're all a little different. Also, the greatest thing about working with us at Inclusive Collection is we have resorts all over the place. We're not just limited to a few islands in the Caribbean. So you're going to be able to find something for our client somewhere in with our brands, which is really exciting as we continue to grow and add even more resorts as this year continues. Let's take a little deep dive in and talk about the brands briefly. I mentioned Impression by Secret. So everybody, for your note takers, guys, this one is super easy to remember. There's two resorts that are part of Impression. The one you're looking at here on the screen is the world's most Instagrammable resort. 2 years in a row now. This is Impression Isla Mujeres. It's on the island of Isla in Mexico. These are the views right here from this beautiful resort. The clients arrive here by boat. It is a very, very luxurious way to start a honeymoon or even a small destination wedding. And again, there's two of them in the Impression brand. All rooms are butler category. So if the client says they want a butler, this is the right resort for them. It's going to be great for anniversaries. Again, maybe you're booking a client, a repeat client that wants to go somewhere for a baby moon or, a romantic getaway. Maybe it's an anniversary stay. This is a great option for those clients as well. Zoetry. This is our wellness and spa brand. So these resorts are really going to focus in on just that. I often say when you put me in a Zoetry lobby, if you blindfolded me and said, Julie, what brand are you standing in? I would know it's a Zoetry just because of the smells, the ambiance, music, everything about Zoetry is very obvious from the minute you arrive at the resort. There are, these resorts are going to be great for anniversaries, honeymoons, private weddings, spa getaways. Also, let me just share with you, Zoetry does allow children. However, we position it adults only, but they do allow kids. There's nothing at the resort for children. There's no water parks. There's no splash pads. There's no chicken nuggets on a menu. It is for your clients, maybe who are traveling with an infant who don't want to leave a baby behind, or maybe they're traveling with a nanny who will, help with the children. Again, at a Zoetry, you're never going to probably see more than a couple of children at the resort. And being the mom of twin boys, this would not have been where I took my kids when they were little. I would take them now as adults and they would love it. But when they were little, not so much. But again, you may have that situation. So just so you know, Zoetry does allow children. It's an price though, no matter what the age of the child is, other than an infant. Let's talk about Secrets for a minute. Secrets obviously is your adult only. It's your romance brand. It is definitely going to be your resorts for honeymoons. There are 20 to choose from. We just found out yesterday on our conference call, we have a new one opening October 1st in Cancun. So we're going to have another one to come. So it'll be 21. Great resorts, obviously for romance and for honeymoons. However, keep in mind at Secrets, we do have double beds. So in a double bedded room, meaning two bedded room, some of the times it's queens, sometimes it's doubles, but two beds, we will allow 3 occupancy. So sometimes that helps, whether it's a destination wedding and you have that one-off person. We do allow singletons. So you can send a singleton to our resorts. That's not an issue with us as well. But Secrets, not only is it known for romance, we do have about 10% of the inventory at the Secrets resorts is double beds, 2 beds. So little thing that makes us different there too. Breathless, as mentioned at the beginning, Breathless did a rebranding this past year, and Breathless is still known for great for bachelorette parties. Maybe you're working with a client that is going to plan that. Maybe you need to suggestively sell that to them and say, hey, did you know I've got a great resort brand? I can even plan your bachelor and bachelorette party for you. Not only your wedding, but maybe that and maybe the honeymoon. So with Breathless, we have taken these resorts. We still have the lifestyle fun element to them, but they're not the party resort they were known for in the past. So they're using bubbles now in the pool parties instead of foam, if that makes sense to you guys. As part of Hyatt, everything is definitely a lot more luxurious, a lot more classy, and we want the clients to know that even at a Breathless resort. They're still a ton of fun. They're still going to have your music outlets. You're also going to have quiet places on the resort that you can go and read a book. So it's a great option for, any client traveling, whether it be a singleton, whether it be a group. And again, bachelorette parties are a lot of fun at a Breathless. They're again luxury, modern. They're going to have trend setting bars, handcrafted cocktails. They're also going to have, this was another thing we've added to them, larger tables for dining, for cocktail hours, things like that. They want the opportunity to mix and mingle and make new friends on their resort. So if clients are looking for that, this is a great brand for them. You're going to have 5 breathless resorts to choose from across the brand, across our destinations. And it's a great option for you guys. If you want to really increase your business, encourage your clients to do their bachelor and bachelorette party with you as well. Hyatt Vivid. If you've not heard of this one, I wish I could see your faces and raise of hands. Hyatt Vivid opened a year ago. So, April of last year, we opened our very first Hyatt Vivid. And this one is adult only. We have one that's open right now, and we have a new one opening later this year in Punta Cana. And this is a great brand. Adult only, solo traveler, social groups, couples. This one I put a video in because I wanted you guys to see it for yourself, and then I could talk about it just a little bit more. Again, you have 2 options coming to you with Hyatt Vivid, and here is our video about Hyatt Vivid. Mhm. So with Hyatt Vivid, this brand, as you could tell from the video, was designed for our 25 to 49-year olds. It is going to price a little bit less than Secrets and Breathless. It is definitely for the clients who want flexibility over formality that they would find at a Breathless or a Secrets. It is positioning, as mentioned, for our millennials, our centennials, our Gen Z clients. However, no matter what age you are, you would love Hyatt Vivid. I've stayed here repeatedly last year. Great, great resort option at a different price point than Secrets and Breathless. So if you have any questions about Hyatt Vivid, definitely reach out to me. I can give you more information, but it's going to be a really great option for you guys, especially if you're going to jump into that bachelor and bachelorette party. Perfect for that. Just a great, great option there. Dreams. The Dreams brand we all know is our family brand. Obviously, anyone can go to a Dreams. I've mentioned a minute ago, my boys are 28 this year, and I would gladly go to a Dreams even with my adult married sons and their wives because Dreams is just that amazing, even if you don't have children. It's going to be great, obviously, for your family vacations, honeymoons, romantic getaways, as mentioned, but most importantly for you all, with romance being your focus, it's really great for your weddings that involve attendees of all ages. So if you're going to have kids, we definitely want to be at a Dreams or at a Secrets Dreams combination or a Breathless Dreams combination, which gives you that adult only and a family brand at the same complex. So you can do both. We'll talk about that today. 26 Dreams options. Guys, you have something everywhere in the Dreams brand. You're not limited to a few resorts on a few islands trying to make that work for your clients. So we've got options everywhere. They're all very different. And I'm going to also teach you today how to funnel them down and figure out what's the right one for you and your clients. What's in it for you, the travel advisor? I want to share because, again, we have done an amazing job at Hyatt to give you a portal as your one source of information, with, even if you can't reach me. And that is going to be your Confidant Collective portal. You're going to find trainings in there that you can watch any time of day that works for you. You're going to find customer support. So you can reach out to our inside sales support team to help you as well. Travel opportunities go down on your own. Agent rates are all in your portal. Your rewards are going to come into play as you register those bookings. And especially if you're doing groups, social groups of any kind, destination weddings, all of that information is in your portal. And then resources to grow your business, which I'm going to share a few of those with you today as well. So here is the advisor portal at the very bottom. I'm going to give you a little incentive at the end of this webinar. So you're going to want to make sure you register in this portal. Don't do it right now, but just make a note, highlight it, circle it, whatever. In your portal, you're going to find your certification program. That is also going to be part of my incentive for you, is to complete that certification. It's 10 basic learning modules and one 2024 refresher course. Super easy to do. You can start it, stop it. And again, you're going to have an incentive to finish it by the end of June. I'm going to give you a month. You're going to find your reward tab in here where you register your bookings so that you get more, whether it's free stays or you redeem your points and turn them into cash. Like Veronica said, make more money. You can do that. And then your connection from us on the 1st and the 15th of every month, you're going to get a newsletter. It's going to keep you informed. What resorts are opening, what's closing, what has construction, what promotions are we running this month. There's lots of information that we send. We don't spam you throughout the month. We send them on the 1st and the 15th, and they live in your portal. So if you've missed one, you can go back and look at them from the past. As you climb the tiers, and ladies and gentlemen, I know you are the queens and kings of groups. You're going to climb these tiers really, really fast. And the majority of my icons in the Southeast are destination wedding planners because all it takes is 500 room nights. Well, think about that. You have one group of 100 rooms or two groups of 50 rooms each, 5 nights, you're at 500. So just by partnering with us, registering those bookings, it shows partnership. It shows us that you are selling our resorts. It builds that status for you. You'll increase your rewards and you'll have that status and get, opportunities for more special events that happen for our higher tiered reward clients. It all starts with one. Everybody starts at investor and you grow all the way up to icon. So again, you can set your goal wherever you want to finish this year. You can register bookings from the date of booking all the way through 30 days post travel. So if you have anything pending, you guys are going to want to register those this month. And again, part of my incentive for you. As mentioned, you can redeem them for stays, for 3-night stays, 4-night stays, whatever for you to go down and enjoy the resorts. Or I've even had advisors redeem it for thousands of dollars and remodel their kitchen like I'm doing right now. I didn't use my rewards because obviously I'm an employee, but they did. They got to use their cash from their rewards to remodel their house. So again, it's your money. Use it however you want to. Let's talk about booking direct for a minute. We don't mind where you book. The only way we know you're selling us is to register bookings, even if they're direct. Now, from time to time, you're going to have a client who reaches out and wants their World of Hyatt points. They've got Hyatt status. They know Secrets is part of it. They want their points. Those bookings have to be made direct with Hyatt. Again, we don't mind if you take your bookings with the tour operators. ALG Vacations is our number one preferred, if we say that, because they're a sister company and Hyatt owns them. But we work with all of them. I'm very close with all of them. Happy to support you guys no matter where you book. If you book direct, it's going to be 11% commission. And you are going to get your Hyatt points for the client, as well as you will get double points on your rewards for any direct bookings. So that kind of offsets the fact that the commission's a little bit lower than, say, a tour operator commission. But again, let me remind you, if the client wants their World of Hyatt points, you cannot go through a third party. They cannot add on their number at check-in and get credit for the reservation. They can add it on at check-in and get credit for spa, wine, anything they do at the resort. Yes, but they cannot get credit for their reservation. And that's what they really want credit for, because that's the biggest spend, right? So again, if you're going to book direct, write this down and circle it. Hyatt.com is where you book direct, not through your portal. I'm telling you right now, even though you go into your portal and it says book now, book your clients here, do not do that. You're going to book on Hyatt.com. You're going to, and if how to do it, we have it in 2 different ways in your portal. So you're going to log into your portal. You're going to go to the library. It's under education, and then it's the webinar library. We recorded a tutorial video on how to book direct from January the 8th. It shows right here on the screen, January the 8th, 2025. If you're more of a video person and you want to watch how to do it, that's where you want to go watch the tutorial. If you're more of a handout person, then go to your portal. Under the resources tab, it says Advisor Direct Advantage. Scroll down just a little bit on the page and it says how to book direct on Hyatt.com. Go a little bit further, it says how to book direct by phone, and it gives you the phone number if you'd rather pick up the phone and call it into the res agent. It doesn't matter to us, but I'm telling you as your BDM, the only place to book direct is on Hyatt.com. If you do it there, your client will get their points, you'll get your commission, everything will move smoothly in that resource if you only use Hyatt.com. Again, here's your resources, where to find it. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Happy to help. Now, as I mentioned before, we're going to use Dreams as an example. There's 26 Dreams resorts. If you're new to us, you're like, Julie, how do I figure out which ones have water parks? Because my clients want to make sure the grandkids are entertained and it's got to have a water park. Guys, I've got a tool for you. In your portal, under the resources tab, marketing assets, find the top 10 top series, marketing series. Now, did for you to take to bridal shows, for you to take to a social group event you're trying to build a group on. That's what these were created for. But me as your BDM is going to teach you how to figure out our resorts and use these as a funnel to go from 26 Dreams resorts down to 10. Because the very first one that's noted is 10 top resorts to make a splash. So that's 10 resorts that have water parks. It's not the only 10 that have water parks, but it's 10 that do. So if your clients want to go to Mexico and you need a water park, pull this and look on the sheet at which ones are in Mexico with a water park. So now we've gone from 26 to 10 down to about 3. And then you can start looking at quoting and suggesting those to a client. If you're new to destination weddings, we have one on destination weddings. If you have clients that want to make sure they can play pickleball while they're on resort, we have pickleball. We have one that's the 10 top places to celebrate Pride. So again, for your same-sex couples, which resorts would be great for them? We're giving you this series here. You can download these and take them to events. You can post them on your social, or you can use them like I'm suggesting as a way to funnel down from 20 secrets down to 10 and then down to a few more based on destination. So I hope you love it. I think it's a great tool, and I think it's going to really help you guys until you get to know us better, and then you have your favorites that you're constantly sending your clients to. Now, in your portal, also, you're going to find under the webinars page, you're going to find educational webinars that we do every single week. Some of them are about destinations. Some of them are about our resorts in those destinations. And others are about just the brand in general. Like there's a whole webinar on Hyatt Vivid, because again, we want to make sure you understand how to best sell that brand to your client. So they live in your portal under the education tab, and then it's confidant webinars, and then it has your in the library. They go all the way back to November, and we do them every week. We also, in your portal, if you're new to us, this would be helpful to you, not required, but helpful. Every Wednesday, I say every, 3 of the 4 Wednesdays a month, our new business development manager does a webinar training, and it's a 3-part series. Baby Basics helps you really break into the brands. It's available for you, and you can sign up for it in your portal as well. It repeats every single month. She does them as a 3-part series. Here's some of the webinars that are in your portal under Confident Learning. And last but not least, on your webinar series, this Thursday, tomorrow, I don't know about y'all, but this week has gone by so fast. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., join me as I'm going to host our corporate webinar sneak peek of our brand new Secrets and Dreams Playa Esmeralda. Y'all, this one is going to be a home run for you because it's a secrets and a dreams together with free flow between them. So your adults at dreams can go over to secrets. It's a great one for your destination weddings, your family reunions, any of those social groups you might be working on. And we're going to be live from the resort tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'll be hosting for corporate on it, and I'll have my director of sales who will be in destination with cameras showing you guys around these 2 amazing resorts. So sign up for that now. We've maxed it out 2 weeks ago when we did it in St. Lucia, and the 1st of May when we did it as well to kick off Amazing May. So definitely register and jump on early to get in. If you miss it, don't worry. They're in your portal in the library. So again, just more ways that we can serve you and help you be successful in the field. Here's another one of those things I want you to write down for me. It's almost as important as my contact information, and it's more important than my contact information. Sales@HyattIC.com is our inside sales support team. They work Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 Eastern Time. If you need anything, they are there for you. No matter where you are in the United States, it doesn't matter. They're there to support you. If you need help getting in your portal, that's what they're for. If you need help with bookings that are rejected, that you registered and you don't know why they were rejected, this is who you reach out to. If you need help with a wedding commission, this is who you reach out to. I can't see your portal, but they can. So they're back office support. They're here to help you guys, and they're my backup. So when I'm on the road and out of office every week next month, they're going to be the ones who are my point of contact. And I'm so thankful for our inside sales support team. So definitely write this down, sales@HyattIC.com as your backup if you need them, or your number one contact for us. Now let's talk about new openings. The exciting stuff y'all want to hear, right? Gave you all your resources, what's in it for you, told you about the brands. Let's talk about what's coming to you really fast. First and foremost, in November, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Dreams Cap Cana was born November 26th at midnight, kind of like Cinderella. When the clock struck 12, it was no longer Margaritaville. Cap Cana. So the resort team has done an amazing job with updating the resort and making it a Dreams from its former brand. So a lot of that branding that was there before is gone. And now you have a beautiful Dreams resort with over 500 rooms here in the Cap Cana area of the DR. It's a great resort with amazing pricing for you, especially if clients are looking to go somewhere very last minute. This is going to be a great one. And it's super close to the airports. They could even go for a short weekend getaway. El Mare. Let's talk about this one for a minute, because I don't know if you've heard. In December, we opened an adults-only section of Dreams Curacao. So what you're looking at here are these Italian-made oceanfront bungalow villas. There's 52 of them. An infinity edge pool, 2 restaurants. They're all oceanfront. They're all king size beds. So these are not renderings, guys. These are actual photos of the rooms. This is the view from the bed. They're really, really cool. They're Italian made. Um, People say they look like pods, but the owner of the resort had one, and the clients were constantly asking him when he was going to have them available for them. This is pricing 600, 700 a night per room, not per person. Oceanfront in Curacao. It positions under Dreams, but guests at El Mare have full access to not only Dreams Curacao, but Zoetry Curacao. Guests at Zoetry Curacao have access to El Mare and to Dreams. And then, but guests who are staying on at Dreams, physically at Dreams, not El Mare, physically at Dreams, only have access to Dreams. So make sure if you're looking at this for a destination wedding, maybe for a bachelor or bachelorette party, that the clients understand if they're staying over at the Dream side, even if they're adults, they're not going to be able to come and hang out with their friends at El Mare. But this is one of those instances where maybe you're doing a small destination wedding. The majority of the guests are staying at El Mare, and you have one person traveling with a baby. They can stay at Zoetry. They can get a nanny service there at the resort for the baby. They can come hang out with their friends at El Mare. They have full access to do that. So here's one of those examples of how a Zoetry, where you can take a child, works well with an adult only in Curacao at a great price point. Secret St. Lucia opens Sunday, guys. We're so excited. We cannot wait for Sunday to come and this beautiful new resort open for you guys. This is an actual photo of the resort. We've added a new building here with our beachfront bungalow villas. This is your top room category right here on the left of your screen. We added swim out suites on the ground floor of every building, updated this resort from top to bottom, and we're excited to bring you our brand new Secret St. Lucia. So opening June 1st, solid opening date, guys. We're excited about it. 304 room, 355 rooms at this one, and just going to be a great option for you guys in St. Lucia. And we're excited, as you can tell. Secrets Baby Beach coming to you next Thursday. It's going to be a crazy week for us. Can I just tell you? So excited. We are bringing you our first ever resort in Aruba. You're going to have 304 suites here at Secrets Baby Beach. Again, all adult, all inclusive, 100%. So if that question comes up, guys, I just want you to tell them right off the bat, no EP here. We are 100% all inclusive, and we are on the beach. So again, giving the clients that beautiful resort option with the beach area there that they can enjoy, and so excited for this one. Secrets Playa Esmeralda, as I mentioned to you guys, is now going to open on August the 1st, bringing you 500 suites at the Secret side. And then opening September 1st, we're bringing you another 500 suites on the Dreams side. So this is all one big resort, 1,000 rooms. As mentioned, your guests from Secrets can go over to Dreams. Your adults at Dreams can go over to Secrets. Just for positioning, this is the preferred club right here on the right side of Dreams. And then let me go back to my Secrets picture. So that's the preferred club in Dreams, top left corner. Right next to it is preferred club Secrets. So the preferred club buildings are right next to each other. So if you're pulling a group, you guys can pull a one contract. I need this many rooms at Secrets, this many rooms at Dreams, this many preferred club, this many non-preferred, and know that the non-preferreds are on the outside, areas of the resort, not outside, but you guys hopefully understand what I'm saying here. And then, but the preferred club are together in the middle. Here, another, again, 1,000 rooms, going to be amazing for your destination weddings or, anything else that you'd like to send your groups down for. And again, you'll learn more about those because I know you're going to sign up for our webinar tomorrow, and I will see you guys live from the resort tomorrow to hear more about Dreams and Secrets Playa Esmeralda. If you Can't watch it live. Don't worry. It'll be in your library. All right. Resources, just in wrapping up, a couple things I want to make sure you all have at your fingertips because I know you're super busy. Please go ahead and download the Inclusive Collection app. A lot of travel advisors either are not aware of this as a tool, but they don't even think about it as a tool. Many times your clients may be reaching out with questions and you're at the grocery store, you're boarding a ship, you're at the airport, you're somewhere where you don't have your computer, and the client really wants an answer to something kind of like yesterday or immediately. The Inclusive Collection app has a lot of information on it, like the spa menus, the restaurant menus, the entertainment happening at the resort for the next 2 weeks. And you can get back to your client with a quick answer. You cannot book on the app, and no booking number is required to get in and look at their resorts. So you guys can go in, peruse it. Obviously, it would help if the clients downloaded it, but I realize that's another step for another day. This is just a great tool for you guys if you need it for answers on the go. Facebook. This is another opportunity that you can ask a question. You can get information from corporate because this is our corporate Facebook page. Now, I also have a Facebook page. So go join the corporate one, get that official corporate notification, corporate messaging, corporate images, all that. But then go over to Facebook while you're there, and I want you to join my Facebook group. This is the way I communicate to you in the field the best. And it's called Southeast, that's one word, Southeast Travel Gems. G is in George, EMS, because my friends call me Jules, and you're all now part of my friends. Southeast Travel Gems. I have photo albums in there. I have wedding setups. I have wedding managers from the resorts who are in my group that will be posting pictures of different destination wedding setups and events that they're doing. I will post in the group when I'm traveling, whether it's an out of office alert. So you kind of know, oh, dang, I emailed Julie and I didn't get an answer. Oh, she's out of office right now. Or I'll also post when I'm doing events in your area. So if I'm coming to Charlotte, if I'm going to be in Orlando or Miami, if we're doing something in Atlanta, which is my hometown, so that you guys can come. You just respond and say, Julie, I want to be there. So again, that's how I use this group to best serve you instead of a ton of emails that get buried and you guys get enough of that on your own. So Southeast Travel Gems is your BDM's Facebook group. Don't send me a friend request because it's my personal and you don't want to have to see everything about my family. But definitely join my group. Okay. Southeast Travel Gems as my number one communication asset for you. Last tool at your fingertips, and then I'm going to give you our incentive. AMRmediasite.com. Write this down, put a big circle on it in your notes. www.amrmediasite.com. Why am I telling you this? You can get here through your portal. Logging into your portal, go to resources, more resources, media kit. However, sometimes you just need something quick and you don't want to have to log into your portal and go through all the steps to get into your portal. This does not have a login and password. I don't know how long it'll stay live because it does have AMR, which is our former company. But for now, it's there. On the main page, if you could see my screen blown up, these two little boxes over here, one of them says America's Resort Contacts. That's your Mexico, Caribbean, Latin America resort contacts. The other one says Europe resort contacts. So if you need to email the resort and, lock in a wedding date, you're going to go here. You're going to go to Secrets, Playa Blanca. You're going to find the wedding manager and you're going to right click on her email and email her and request a wedding date for your clients. Done. Just like that. If you need to reach out to the resorts because you need connecting rooms, if you need to reach out to the resorts to let them know that your clients have a food allergy or somebody's celebrating an anniversary or birthday, we're giving you all the resort contacts right here. Also, in this same website, if you scroll down the page a little bit further below where it says this on the main page, each of the brands are listed. So if you want details about the wedding packages at Secrets Playa Blanca, you're going to go scroll down the page. You're going to go to Secrets. It's going to now open up all the Secrets assets for you. You're going to scroll down to product guides. You're going to open up product guides, change it to English. You only get one, not two, because you'll get it in Spanish and you'll download it in Spanish. It happens all the time. Um, go to English and then put in Secrets Playa Blanca. The wedding packages are built into every single product guide. They're literally right there. Now, you may want more information from the wedding manager. Their contact information is listed. You can reach out to them directly and get more information, photos, whatever you need from the resort. But this is going to give you that information that you need to help close that sale, to give your brides and your grooms or your clients or your honeymoon clients or your baby moon clients or bachelorette party clients that want information about Hyatt Vivid or Breathless. What's the difference in a Hyatt Vivid and a Breathless? You guys have the product guides for all of our resorts. Never email the product guide to a client. It's way too much information, but you can go into the product guide and grab little sections of it and send that to the client. You can copy and paste it out for you guys. Your images are here also, especially for these new builds, these new construction ones. We have renderings, and this is where you're going to find your photos. We won't have live pictures until the resort's actually open. And about a month later, our marketing team will go down and take a full, group of pictures. So that's normal for us. But you have all these assets. You have video assets. And then for your bridal shows, if you're doing wedding shows, right below product guides, go down a little bit further on that page and all of your fact sheets. So there are 2-page documents are all found here in your product guide. We have digital marketing resources as well. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you walk through this site, but this is a great resource that you don't have to log in and have a password and authenticate to get into. Okay. So great asset for you guys. Now, as mentioned, and I just kind of said something about Secrets Playa Blanca, I decided, because I'm so excited to partner with you guys and really help you grow your business. This is one of my, not allowed to have favorites, but you guys can read between the lines. I love this resort. I love the team here. I was here for Romance Travel Forum last year. If any of y'all were there, I was there. It was beautiful. They did an amazing job, and they do an incredible job with their weddings. It's the same owner as Akamal and Maroma, which are also 5 Diamond properties, great destination wedding locations too. But I want to give you an opportunity to win a 3-night stay for 2 adults at Secrets Playa Blanca. And it's really easy, guys. First and foremost, you had to join me live or watch the replay by June the 1st. So by Sunday. So if you have teammates that didn't get on today live, it's okay. But you want to poke them and say, hey, you got to go watch this training to the end. Veronica's going to tell me who all watched it. But by June the 1st, you got midnight June the 1st going into the 2nd. To watch it. So that's first thing. Easy. You're already on. Check that one off. Number 2, you got to do 3 of the 4 things. Number 2, register for your in your portal. That agent portal we talked about today, that's super easy. You guys can do it as soon as we finish. Register in the portal. Go ahead and get your account set up. If you have any problems logging in, any issues with getting registered, you're going to reach out to Inside Sales. Remember, sales@hyattic.com. And, they can help you get in the portal. So that's number 2. Easy. Check it off. Number 3, complete your advisor certification by June the 30th. Now, when you're registering in your portal, there's going to be 3 boxes. Opt in for emails, opt in for marketing, and opt in for emails, opt in for learning, and opt in for rewards. You want to be sure you check all 3 of those boxes. Opting in for emails means we can communicate. If you don't opt in for email, I can't email you. Number 2, opt in for learning. Your modules will load 24 hours after you register. So if you opt in for learning, your modules will load in order to complete number 3. And the third option on there was opt in for rewards. That's so you can do number 4, register bookings. That one I'm going to get corporate to help me with who all registered anything in the month of May. So remember, if they haven't traveled yet, you can go ahead and register them. Any of our brands, if it's Hyatt, Ziva, and Zalara, remember I only have the Riviera Maya ones. Playa. Again, complete your certification, 10 modules, one 2024 refresher. The electives are just that. They're electives, kind of like high school. When you had to pick your electives, you could choose to do them or not do them. They're electives. There's some on weddings that'll be very helpful for you. Again, not required. 10 modules, one 2024 refresher. That'll complete number 3. That's all you have to do to be in my drawing. That's it. Now, if you want bonus chances and really increase your chances to win this trip, I'm going to give you a extra chance for every booking you register in the portal from between today and June 30th. So I'm going to give you almost just over a month, about 6 weeks, to register anything you have outstanding. Any new bookings you're getting, anything that hasn't traveled yet, or if they've traveled in the last 30 days, you want to go in and register those now. So again, that's going to give you bonus chances to win. For groups, if you're pulling a group, just because I know you're going to pull a group contract and you might need 50 rooms. We're going to do 5 chances for every group contract that you do. You'll have to work with me on that and I'll honor system that for you. But we'll give you 5 chances for every group instead of 100. If you have 100 rooms, we're just going to do 5, make it fair. But anyway, so individual bookings, you'll get 1 chance. And for group contracts, you'll get 5 for any group contracts that you pull with us between now and June 30th. So super excited to help you guys. If you have questions, if you need help, remember, email me, guys. It's the best way to reach me, honestly. And then that way I can have a little bit of a paper trail to go back and refresh my memory on what we talked about. It's all in writing. I'm here to support you. I'm super excited about our partnership with you guys at ABC. I've always been a fan, and Veronica can fill you in on that later. But just know I'm excited and I can't wait to meet you all in person, hopefully very, very soon. So, with that being said, thank you again for your support and partnership. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and open up for questions here with you all. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Julie.
You
That
are
was just
welcome.
fantastic. I have to get out there to Playa Blanca. That was beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful resort. You will love it so much. Has anybody seen it? Give me a little shout out if you've seen Playa Blanca.
Anybody been out there yet? No.
No?
Please feel free if you guys have questions for Julie. We got a couple more minutes left. You can unmute or you could type it into the chat if you guys have any questions. I know Donnell did post a question, Julie, for clarity. Are we receiving the points and the room commission cash? But I think maybe Donnell got the Hyatt World of Hyatt points and the rewards points kind of mixed up.
So the points would be for the client. So the World of Hyatt reward points that the clients earn for the reservation, if you're booking direct, the clients would get their points. You guys would get to register the booking, and we give you double reward points in your advisor points. So you get a different set of points over on the advisor side, and then those will accumulate, and you can either use them for a 3-night stay, or say 3 nights for however many nights they equate to, or you can cash them in for cash. So again, either which way is completely fine.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Now,
much for the clarity. I do have an additional question, I guess, Veronica, and maybe for you, because I'm just a very linear person, and you know me, once I lock it in, it's going to be locked in. I
Love
just
it.
want to understand the process as an ABC member of like what we do. The information, thank you, Jolie, was very helpful. So I understand that step one for us is that we are going to Hyatt.com for a direct booking. Is it at that phase where we are also providing them with our IATA number, and that's how like things are connected, or we're not like, just walk me through what that may
Yeah,
look like specifically for our agency.
absolutely. So when
Okay.
you watch either the tutorial or the where I had the Advisor Advantage Direct under resources, that document is actually like 13 pages long because it's pictures. And it's pictures of here's what you do step one, here's step two, here's step three. And it tells you where to put the IATA or CLIA number for the agency. So it links you to ABC for that booking. So that way commissions are paid and everything. It literally walks you through every single step. If you like it more in a handout form, or the tutorial does it in the visual, if you're more of a visual. I like a handout. So I want to just kind of follow the steps, and they're pictures. I don't want to read a bunch of stuff. I like to just
Mhm.
look at the pictures and be like, do this. Okay, do this. And it's really a great handout. So that's the easiest way if you're going direct. If you're pulling a group direct, say a destination wedding, you're going to go to the groups manager at the resort. We don't have an internal groups department because each resort is independently owned. I don't know if y'all know that, but Hyatt manages all the sales. So you go to that groups manager at Secrets Playa Blanca, request or weddings manager, request the wedding date. And then
Mhm.
if you're going to go direct with your rooms, then you go to the groups manager and pull that room inventory. If you
Mhm.
don't want to do it direct and you want to do it through a partner, Delta Vacations, Classic, Vacation Express, ALG Vacations, you could do the wedding date and then go get your rooms from your tour operator. Either which way is fine. We don't mind either way. ALG Vacations is the only one that can match Hyatt member pricing because it's also owned by Hyatt. So if your clients go over on Hyatt.com and see the Secrets room at a lower price, ALG is the only one that's going to be able to price match that.
Thank you.
One second. Let me read that one. All right. Any other questions from anybody?
I also have a question, Julie. Great
Sure.
presentation. This is Tanya. Um, when you said we could get cash back or we can invest it in like our night's stay,
Mm-hmm.
um, in Pennsylvania, when we do that, like I'm equating it with a credit card because if I get cash back on my credit card, I'm required to pay taxes on that. If I
Okay.
invest it and get it as like Red Lobster gift certificates or whatever, I can then I can just write that off. It doesn't get charged as taxes. So is that similar or do you not know that or
I'm not sure if you guys get 1099 on if you redeem your points for cash. It probably says in your documents on your side a little bit more details, but you could certainly ask our inside sales support team about it because they're the ones who handle all the rewards. So you could send an email to rewards and the at sign HyattIC.com and just ask that general question, or I can ask it for you guys and let Veronica know for the team as to because I'm honestly not sure. I've not had advisors complain about it, and I've never
I
had
mean,
anybody
yes.
speak up at
Well,
a
you don't know
workshop
what
that
you don't
said,
know, and there's nothing to
right,
Yeah.
complain about. If you're receiving cash, it's you think it's great until you get taxed on it. So, but you don't
right.
get taxed on the gift cards because they just it's a different category or something like that. I don't know, like you can give them away or whatever. The same with the points, like I don't know how exactly it is. I just know for Pennsylvania too. So I don't know anybody else's taxes. I just know my tax advisor and my bookkeeper were like, stop taking cash back for your credit cards because it's costing you more in taxes. Get them in gift certificates.
Interesting point. I do know it comes in a gift. It comes in a gift card. It's downloaded to a Visa gift card because, say, for instance, Tanya, you wanted to treat your clients to a spa day or spa
Okay.
credit. You could go into your points, take your points and download them to a Visa card, and then turn around and call the resort with your Visa card and pay for a spa gift card for your clients,
Oh, gotcha.
as
Okay.
a spa credit or a Bali bed for the day. And that's how you could take your points and turn them into something, at the resorts for your clients. They're your points, so you can use them however you want.
Okay.
You can take them in, I think they let you take them in food gift cards and stuff like that too. There's a lot of options that you have. The biggest thing is don't let them expire. We're not one of those brands that if you don't use them in a stay, you don't get you're out of luck. You've earned those points. So if you're not going to use them for a stay and they're about to expire, cash them in is my
Okay.
advice to you. Okay.
Are
Yeah.
they, how long do they last? A year or what?
They're 18 months. Yes.
18.
18 months. Yes.
Yep. And Tonya,
Yeah.
I can
Thank you.
tell you that I've never received a 1099 from Hyatt now or when it was
Awesome.
AMR. So I
Oh,
don't
thank
think,
you so much, Victoria. I appreciate, or Veronica, I appreciate that.
no problem. No problem. Awesome. Any other questions? You guys excited? You're going to get out there and win a trip for 3 nights, right? I
Yeah.
can
Yes.
fit in a large trunk to go with you if you need somebody.
And guys, it's a beautiful resort. I'm telling you, it's worth every bit of extra effort you're going to put through in the next, month or so to get that learning done. Get, obviously register. You guys should do that right now and go register any bookings you have. If you made them in the month of May and you register them in the month of May, you get double points. So that's good. That's one of the May promotions as well. Don't forget about tomorrow. I'll be live with our director of sales talking all things Playa Esmeralda down there. And yeah, reach out if I can do anything to support you guys. And I look forward to seeing you soon.
Awesome.
Last call for questions. Anything else?
Anything else? No. The portal link is in the chat, and then I will definitely send out the replay and everything for you guys later today, along with the 4 steps, to win that trip. I know McCole took attendance, so if you haven't gotten with her, if you don't have your name on your Zoom, then let her know and we'll get you signed up.
Sounds good. Everybody have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks,
Awesome.
Veronica.
Thank you, Julie. I will look forward to talking to you soon.
Anytime, my friend. Bye,
All right.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let me stop recording.